Hey everyone, it's Blue Lizard Jello, and welcome back to Blue Plays Scholar of the First Sin, and we are going to be heading into the second DLC, the Crown of the Old Iron King. But before we do that, I don't think I've done this properly in the last two episodes, so please, let's take a look at my gear, especially because I look very, very different than I have in the past. I am going with the Zweihander, plus 10, we got this in the Iron Keep. I'm using the Dragon Rider Great Shield. This is what I got from Strayed with trading the Dragon Rider Soul. It's actually a really good shield, 70 stability and 100% physical deflection right off the bat. Not too bad at all. And as far as armor goes, Alon Knight Helm, the Alon Knight Armor. I'm using the Dark Gauntlets, I just think they look pretty cool, and the Drake Blood Leggings. Upgraded to plus 6 minus the Dark Gauntlets, which because that's a special item, you can only get it up to plus 5 anyway. Rings, pretty standard fare. I did buy some aromatic oozes from Laddersmith Gilligan because obviously I don't want to use charcoal pine resin in an area that is largely flame based. And then as far as stats go, I'm soul level 120. I don't know what I was the last time you guys really got. Is that my belly? Do I have a bit of a midriff going on? Asmund. You should cover that up. No one wants to see that. Anyway, here's my stats. If you want to take a look at them longer, just pause the video. But the reason we are here in the Forest of Fallen Giants, I know I mentioned it in the previous video, is that we need to go get the key for the DLC section. And in order to do that, we needed to come back here because we got the Iron Key, and I'm going to show you exactly where that gets used, which is right down here. I actually really like the look of the Dragon Rider shield. I don't know why. I very much enjoy it though. As far as shields go. So we have this hollow right here guarding this door. We got the S-Stock from him. Alright. The Iron Key will open this door. Now there are 3 different ways you can actually get into this section. This is the Flame Salamander area. That one straight ahead, you can see him shooting those 3 round bursts. That is actually the salamander that guards the fire longsword. And you can actually run down that corridor and hop over a small little hill and get to him. And then you'll be in the salamander area. Wow, I'm already being attacked. These guys are tough, by the way. Just so you know, look at the health they have. And if possible, you really only want to fight one at a time. Alright, be very, very careful here. Oh, he went for the triple. Oh, no. And now I have the other one. This is going to be tough. Alright, we are going to use aromatic oozes to try to get our damage up. I mean, look at that. I have a plus 10 weapon. I have the Ring of Blades plus 1. My strength's at 45, I believe. Oh. Whoa, Nelly. And he's coming back for a second round? Are you kidding? Well, I'm gonna die if I don't get out of here. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. Alright. That has not gone well yet. And even their melee is just absolutely brutal. Not to mention there's quite a few of these to deal with. Yeah, let's try to... Alright, well, the tongue lashing isn't so bad. That's really bad, though. My gosh! And the range on the tongue! No, wait. Alright, I don't... Just die. Just get up and die, would you? My word. Oh boy, I don't like the flame salamanders, not one bit. Oh, I'm still in the champion, or the Company of Champions Covenant. No wonder they're doing so much damage. Blue, you goober. I had joined the... Oh, he's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me because he's not even letting me up. Alright, hasty retreat. Wow. So I joined the Covenant in order to farm for some chunks and some large Titanite shards. Oh, this This has become interesting. Did you retreat? You did, didn't you? Not for long, though, I'm sure. How about, can I get this? Is this the key? Nope. Those are cracked red eye orbs. Alright, buddy. No, 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 no. That has... You have, like, nothing you can do when he does that move, apparently. And you can't circle strafe. I mean, there's little you can do against these guys, I'll be honest. I mean, I'm probably just very ill-equipped. There it is. So there's Rebel's Great Shield and the Heavy Iron Key. I don't know that I really want to actually fight these guys, I'll be honest. I might just run up here and get the rest of the loot and then just get the heck out of here. So let's double chug. And then let's just... Nope, you gotta let me pound. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. You're gonna kill me. There's not even that much... Nope. Not even that much loot I want to get. I'm gonna come back here, not in that covenant, and see how I fare. Alright, let's see how we fared this time. I mean, the damage is a lot less already. But your HP seems to still be pretty high. So you know what? No. We just want nothing to do with you. So let's see if we can get our souls, get the items that I was trying to get. Alright, I dodged 2 out of 3. I guess that's acceptable. Nope. But the problem is you are just going to kill me now because you wouldn't let me by. Well, I lost my souls, but I have the key. We're not going back there. I despise that area. Back at the Primal Bonfire after we fought the Iron King, we're going to head right into the DLC with the newly acquired Heavy Iron Key so we can continue on with the Crown of the Old Iron King. Now this DLC is similar to the last one. This area, you can actually use this area even if you don't have the DLC. You can actually come in here and you can be summoned. And there are 2 different places you can actually be summoned. So just like we saw in the last time, the sign written here is being channeled from somewhere far away. Put your summon sign down in here and it will appear in a DLC area for people who own the area or own the DLC. And if you don't, you can still co-op with them. I don't know which is which. One is the challenge area, which is the Iron Passage. One is the memory that you can actually access to fight Sir Elan. I'm not sure which is which. If I had to guess, that's probably the Iron Passage and that is the memory. But I'm not sure. Anyway, let's go. By the way, I've already said this before. This is my favorite area in the game. This is my favorite DLC. I just think that it is very, very well handled. They use space incredibly well. They use a lot of vertical dimensions instead of just horizontal level design. There is a lot of up and down traversal, which I really appreciate. It gives a much more grand experience, in my opinion. Here we are. Oh, I just love it. Love everything about it. Absolutely. I believe that's Brume Tower. Unless that's Brume Tower. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's just get into it. It's so cool. Let's not waste any time. I don't know exactly how I'm going to be splitting these areas up because it's not exactly laid out like most areas. Similarly, I guess, to Crown of the Sunken King, you will go through a lot of sections before you even get to your first boss. So we'll just kind of cut it up as I see a natural break. But our very first smelter wedge, or 6 smelter wedges. So the smelter wedges, we're actually going to use them up here in just a second, but you're going to find the statues of Nadalia, the Ashen Queen, I believe, or Bride of Ash, she might be called. But you need smelter wedges in order to destroy those statues, and those statues can do a number of different things. They can cause AoE explosions, they can heal nearby enemies, but when you break them, or when you kill them, alright, so this is Brume Tower. Cool. When you break them with a smelter wedge, then you can actually get a piece of her soul, and you need 12 in order to get the entire soul. The item over there, somewhere, might be hidden just over in that corner. There is an item over on that ledge. We're not going to be getting that for a while. because we need to raise that lift. But charging in very quickly. Don't try to attack, just examine and quickly use a smelter wedge. There we go. So you can see she used like a fire tempest spell. That is one of the forms that she can take. And there's Soul of Nadalia, Bride of Ash. Okay, so Bride of Ash is her official name. Oh, good. I almost just chopped that in half with my shield. Huzzah. 2 ways to go. This just leads down to a treasure. I think this is the dexterity ring, actually. Which really isn't our cup of tea. I run silly with this shield, though. Yep, dexterity ring adds 5 dex. So when I walk, okay, it's normal. But then when I sprint, kind of hold it off to the side and just looks goofy. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Alright. Slow descent. Slow descent. Old growth bomb. That is our strength, our temporary strength increaser. Just look at it. I mean, it goes so far down. I love it. Alright, this should be a hint that there's something going to happen. When you hear whispering like that, and you see items, oh good, I'm still two-shotting enemies, that's good. You can almost always expect a trap. By the way, some of these do have items hidden in them, so make it a point to run through these unfortunate souls who have been covered in ash. Yeah, there we go. Another bit of an ambush here. You see that item? If you go for it, you will actually be pinned with a couple of these ashen soldiers. Nice. I can stun them. Good. So let's try shield out. See if we can do a little shield tactics. If you want to attack. Good stability on the shield, which is important. So stability on the shield, what it means is that it will dictate how much stamina you actually lose when you take a hit. R2 with an R1 follow-up. Beautiful. I actually really enjoy these Vihander's moveset because even if you're in a tight corridor, unless it's really low, the R2 will allow you to actually do an overhead, which will do just a straight parallel or a straight line instead of the horizontal slashes. Now with a two-handed, you actually have a big poke, which is really good. And then again, just the horizontals. That area right over there, that is going to be, I don't want to call it end game, but kind of end area. That will lead us up to Sir Alan. Be very careful as you're traversing downwards. One slip and that is it for you. Blackweed bomb. Might be dexterity, I think. Actually, no, that might be intelligence. Scythe +7, so it is not uncommon for you to pick up pre-upgraded items in the DLC. I'm going to get the Kestis later, or the Cestus. I still don't know what the correct name is. Some Prism Stones. I guess that's so you can actually see if a fall is going to be deadly or not. I'm not really sure. I haven't really found much of a use in Dark Souls 2. I don't know why I'm ignoring that chest right there. By the way, nothing changed in the DLC. That has been confirmed. There were no changes, which means if it wasn't a Mimic before, it's not a Mimic now. That's another Titanite slab. I'm going to tell you right now, I have 8, I think. Alright, by the way, I got to stop talking because I have to get here very quickly. So this statue of Nadalia is interesting in that it covers the soldiers in ash, and that actually prevents them from dying. So if you don't destroy that, you will actually be fighting these guys quite a bit. Go, good. Anytime you see these statues, it is almost always going to be beneficial to kill them right away. Right away. Quickly. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, turn around. Okay. And one more. Good. Took a risk there not healing, but paid off. Paid off. Dance of Fire. This is kind of a cool pyromancy where it actually does well, I would say almost like a snake, but really the fire snake is actually in another DLC. What's the follow-up look like? Oh, okay, similar to the Greatsword. I don't love that follow-up. It seems like it loses a lot of range. By the way, if you wanted to, you could have actually dropped onto this guy from right up above. Gotten a plunge attack. And I really like this right here. So you have this big iron door, and yes, that's the way you want to go, but if you take a look down through these grates, you'll see treasure chest there, you'll see one there. This is a hint that there's an area below this, and you might actually have to do a little bit of searching to find it. So let's head left. Check statues for items. They're not really statues, those are people. Those are charred people. Can I get the follow-up? Nope, see, I don't love that follow-up. I don't actually like that follow-up at all. And it almost seems shorter on this Zweihander somehow, as crazy as that might sound. So I actually missed this on my blind playthrough, but that area we were just looking at through the grates, yeah, very conspicuous looking wall. Not even well hidden at all, and yet I ran right past it. Just didn't even think about it. Which is a shame, because you get 2 free chests. Got some life gems and some herbs. We'll never use herbs on this character, but who knows, maybe we'll respec once this playthrough's done. And if we want to respec, there's a pair of soul vessels to do it. Alright, so now we have to head back up. I just love this design. I don't know what it is. I can't really put it into words. I'm not a game developer, so I can't speak to the intricacies of game design, but I think this is just beautifully done. Okay, these are cask wielders. They are holding explosive casks or barrels. And if you watch, come on, go down there, guys. There it is. I was waiting for it. Yeah, if they touch any flame, obviously, they're going to explode. Now, we're actually going to be using this to our benefit a couple times. I don't know why that guy just took so much. Oh, because you're just hanging out in fire, you goober. This would actually be a good time to equip fire bombs. Because you might be able... Oh, too far. Alright, this is possessed armor. I had called the armor in the last DLC possessed armor. This is the actual possessed armor. Which makes more sense, I think. Just in case, just in case. Some golden fruit bomb. That, I believe, is faith. Go, guys. Do your thing. No, no, no. What? Why would you, that... Okay, that's a change. Those should not explode on contact with just anything. I understand that if there's a spark that could ignite it, absolutely. If there's an open flame, sure, why not? Simply walking into me should not cause that to explode. I don't agree with that change at all. I was actually going for a backstab there. Didn't realize he was getting ready for a flurry combo. Uh-oh. Go quickly. Alright, firebomb guy. Here's the thing. I need you to actually get away from that chest so I don't break it. Alright, so why don't you come out here. Attaboy. Yeah, I'm just never going to hit anyone with that. Let's analyze this really quick, shall we? So, the follow-up, you take a step forward, and you kind of put the sword directly against your back, which means that you have to be right up against the enemy, but because you take a step forward, I don't know. You guys can tell me I'm wrong and teach me how to use this better. There's the Kestis or the Cestus. +8. I always say both because I just don't know which one's correct. I am going to rest here to get my durability back. It actually, because we don't have any reason to go back topside, all the enemies that respawn really won't affect us. Alright, be careful of this bow on the possessed armor, because it can shoot over this fence if you're not careful. Some twinkling titanite, great. Not a boss, don't worry. Just going back into the center of the tower. It's still such a long way to go down there. That elevator obviously can't access that, which means we can't get to that door, we can't get to that little alcove. But what we can do, we can go this way, which, you'll see. You'll see. And then this elevator, we can hop down there, which we're not going to do just yet. But once we activate the elevators, a lot of these areas open up. So the reason I kind of shuddered was this room is brutal. We have this guy up top who's going to be lobbing firebombs down, although actually we can go kill him now. We might do that soon. We have this big giant iron sentinel with the chicken drumstick weapon. We have a bunch of the ashen soldiers, and once we get down there, right about there, one of the Nadalia statues is actually going to appear, which is going to be difficult. Actually, you know what? Let us hop down. Let us hop down. That's actually going to be beneficial to hop down. Oh. And handle this a little bit more intelligently. So this is blocked. Does not open from the side. It actually does open from this side, but what you need to do is actually explode the barrels on the other side, and now you can access it. But what we want to do is kill this guy without him falling down. That way he's not going to be throwing firebombs down on us. And there's the statue that appeared. But we still want to tackle this a little bit smarter. A little bit smarter. So what we can do is get these cask runners to actually go down there. Good, wonderful. And we should have... Oh, is this a possessed armor? I mean, it is possessed armor, but it looks dead. But we have more cask runners in here. Be careful, just try to corral them. Get them to fall down. Good. One more, do you want to go down? And what we can do with these is we can actually use these as walking bombs for us. I need you to... Nope, nope, nope. Go away. Come on. Go with your friends, there you go. Excellent. And now, if we're very lucky... If we're very lucky... Oh, come on. Did we hit anything? We might have hit one of the ashen soldiers. I think we did. We got one. So nothing great, but it is one less enemy to deal with. It is one less. Oh, this area. This section can be very, very rough. Very rough indeed. And that guy's not going to do anything other than get in our way. Before we do that, there was a ladder, and I forget where it leads. It might just lead up to the section we were just in. In fact, I'm almost sure of it, but let's just double check. Okay, it is, yep. Yep. Gotta get my my sea legs on again. It's been a while. Well, really nothing to it but to do it. This can be brutal. We're gonna get firebombs on the ready. I am gonna rush to the... Actually, am I gonna rush the Nadalia statue? No, I'm not, because that is an AoE statue. So instead... let's survey. Okay. Let's see if we can actually pull. Alright. That guy, are you actually... I don't know if you're actually aggroed on me. You're just kind of patrolling for some reason. Ideally... Oh, okay. He's very much aggroed. I want to get rid of this guy. Whoa, Nelly. Oh, shoot. She's not an AoE. I was wrong. I was wrong. Quick, get a wedge in her. She actually covers them in ash. Okay, now let's back up. Oh, actually, I could have used that to kill. Oh, boy. Alright, you die. I'm going to take some damage, but... Oh, that would have been really bad. Quick heal, quick heal. There we go, good damage. Alright, we got this. Excellent. Whew. Handled that well. Handled that pretty well, actually. Flame Quartz Ring +3. You know what? That's going to help us in the Iron Keep. Absolutely, that's going to help us. You can get black fire bombs from the cask holders, but not really something I care to farm, personally. That did not go as badly as I was anticipating. It's actually pretty wonderful. Alright, Mr. Armor, I know. I'll go right through your damage. I have no problem with that. 5 shards, great. Twinkling Titanite, wonderful. Dried Root. I hate you so much. Alright, now. On this corridor, we have a narrow passageway. We have Possessed Armor there. We have a Sorceress of Sorts. I can't remember their names here. They have some really cool drops like the Blue Dagger. But they can teleport. So, what I like to do is actually just rush them. Because if you can rush them... Oh, nope, this is going to end really poorly. Yep. What I like to do is rush them, get killed, so they actually underestimate me the next time I come through the area. See, it's all about the mind games. Right, okay, we're going to go through that gauntlet again, but I am not going to take the time to fight them because at this point we just don't have the reason. And you can run past everything. Although that guy will follow us a bit. I don't know how far. Don't know how far. Alright, here we go. All the way down. Shield up so I can roll. Great. Might have to deal with you. Yeah. Oh wow, actually, it looks like they leash in that room. Excellent. Now let's do this a little differently than I claim I used to do. Oh, the problem is you don't want to get hit by that, but I do want to get this Possessed Armor up. You're still not up though, are you? But I did get one of the Ashen Soldier's attentions, so I can lure him back here. Oh, and there's another one that appeared. Alright. Alright. Yeah, it's a shame you're not affected by that. Oh, you're almost ready to fall. Alright, lady. Enough. Nope. And finish. Good. Nope, that should have been a backstab. Alright, you do have another one straight ahead. And one more. Good. Gotcha. Gotcha. Now, I still think that there are more Ashen Soldiers that will appear. You are a horrible individual. Yep, there it is. There's that teleportation. It's not really teleportation. You'll see what it really is soon. We'll be getting the ability to do that. Not really to roll through things, but to have the appearance of rolling through things. Oh boy. Alright. You can't hop down. You're going to take some damage. It's maybe a little bit further than you think. Backstab. Is it a one-shot? Yes. Which I'm going to try to use. Nope. Yes, good. Get those iframes. Ouch. That's okay. I'll take the arrow shot for the kill. Can I... See, look at that. I just cannot get that follow-up. I just can't. What a shame. Alright. Charcoal pine resin. Very cool. Run through all these poor people that were caught in some... Whoa! Probably some large explosion, like a volcanic eruption or something. I don't know. But I just traipsed through them because, well, you have things to offer. Even a soul of a hero, that's 10,000 souls right there. Glad you guys have low poise. Very glad. And soul of a great hero, so that's 20,000. Awesome. I don't think there's any secrets here. Nope. Nope, nope. So from here we have a couple of options. We can go over there and fight Malgin the Assassin, which I don't think we want to do yet, just for reasons. We're going to save that. We're going to keep pushing forward, probably getting close to where I should be considering wrapping up the episode. Getting much, much lower into the tower. You can actually start to see the bottom there, which is where we'll fight the Fume Knight. And here is where we need to put the Iron Scepter in order to activate Brume Tower and get all the elevators up and running again. But you know what? We are at a bonfire. I think that's a good place to wrap up. Let's see where we're going to go next. This place is actually pretty large to explore. For sure. Alright. Yep, let's call it quits right here. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If there's anything you want me to see, anything you want me to test out, make sure you leave me a comment below. I will see you guys next time.